Hello, everyone. Welcome to LOCKBEARD Phenomenon number 38. Fine, let's do this. I think y'all can see from the thumbnail kind of what this is about. I mentioned some stuff regarding LIB, and there's been people hounding me about like actually showing it. I wanted to gather more, but there's been some problems along the way because I don't want to just show the one case. I have two, but I can't show you one. There's somebody involved that don't want to be involved with this. So, out of respect for them, I'm not going to. I hope they change their mind because LAB on his community tab, apparently, I don't know, there's nothing older than 5 months there anymore. So I think that what I think has happened here is that he's deleted it all. I don't know. I don't know that for sure, but it's gone. There's nothing from prior to 5 months ago. And if what I think he was doing quite often, like if he was doing it as much as I think he was, he had to just delete everything because he probably had so many stolen photographs that he just had to nuke everything. And this happened, if it goes back 5 months, right? So about when was I starting to say something about this? So he catches word of it. His buddies are lurking up in here, trying to get all kinds of way with me as if I'm full of shit here. I'm not fucking lying, assholes. You're defending your boy. I get it. Well, don't fucking do it here because I'm not going to be nice about this. You're telling me I'm a liar, and I'm about to show you a damn fuck am not. And he is. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about some other liars while I'm at it. I'm sick of this shit. The tree needs to be shook. I know a lot of people don't want to be involved in the negativity, but look, there is problems out there to be dealt with, and somebody's got to do it. And if I'm the one that's got to shake the shit out of the tree, then I'm going to be the one that does it because some people aren't willing to go this hard on it. But it needs to happen because I'm sick of all these assholes wasting everyone's time, muddying the water, and we can't get any damn answers while we got these assholes out here hoaxing, lying, stealing. They got to go. I'm going to go hard on them, and they can bitch all they want. I don't give a shit. I'm sick of it. Don't lie to me, and don't steal from people. Jesus Christ, you don't have to. Go out and look. The pictures that he's showing, I don't see shit in there anyway. I don't see shit in it. He could probably just go out and just take pictures. He could go right over here, all down along my wood line here. Take just a bunch of pictures. I'm sure he could pick out a bunch of shit. Mark Zasky style. Fuck. Let's look at chat. Meredith says Lockbeard is the man. Thank you, Meredith. By the way, everyone turn on your live chat. Top chat did not show me Meredith on my own damn chat. I had to turn my own damn chat to live chat to be able to see Meredith's comment right here. I mean, it showed up on StreamYard, but it did not show up on YouTube. So you guys aren't. Some of you guys are. It's probably not everybody. I mean, YouTube's got some weird algorithmic bullshit going on, and so some of you probably don't see this comment right here. And I like this comment. Please hit the thumbs up button on the way in, she says, or we will bounce your ass out of here. Kidding. Not Mr. Lee. Nice night in the jacuzzi. I love sitting in it. Oh, by the way, when it comes to bouncing people, North Alabama accused me, North Alabama cryptid, accused me. Well, I didn't want too cryptid. He suggested I might have blocked him. I hadn't blocked him. I tried to respond to his comments on my video, but I couldn't. It wouldn't give me the option to reply to his comments. I went over and replied on the one video on his channel. It did let me do that. So he's trying to play that whole game like all the DDoS jackasses were trying to do. Say, oh, you're deleting our messages, but they delete their own. I think North Alabama might have like done it because how the hell am I not able to comment? How the hell am I not able to reply to a comment on my own damn video? Unless it's YouTube. But North Alabama's been coming at me pretty hard about this. Well, get your ass in here. We're about to look at it. And let's see. Arg, says Troy. Welcome. Welcome. Angel Nolan's here. Welcome, Brian and Chewy. Welcome. Ernie Roberg. Welcome. The Tall Ones says, awesome. Still working, listening in. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry for all the language, everybody. I'm hopefully Sandra isn't here. She's probably mad at me. Mark Dodman, welcome. Icon, welcome. What are we doing? Who for how many cookies? I am not doing this for any cookies. I am doing this for free. I mean, I'll take some. Something, but Sasquatch Wizard and Irondex. Good evening, Lockbeard. He says, I'm eager to see and hear this. Thank you for bringing it forward. Well, hey, I can't take all the credit, but it's out there. And other people, alert me to stuff. So, I can't find everything, right? But so I don't take credit for figuring this out. The only thing I take credit for is the first time I saw Long Island Bigfoot, I was like, that guy's a bullshit artist and a half. I could smell it. I could smell he's bullshit artist. And luckily, like, I didn't say anything to anybody. I don't remember saying anything to anybody. I just didn't. I was like, this guy's full of shit. It's full of shit. And then the evidence came. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, good to know my nose is good sometimes. Icon says, good day to everybody, saying hello to everybody. Awesome. Tall One says, I got your back. Thanks, man. Troy says, you replace the heads, you got to replace the push rods. If you replace the heads, you got to replace the push rods. I don't know. Some of y'all might bail out in the latter half of this because I'm going to show something. I got to do it. I have to do it. I've been holding on to it and just thinking, I think a lot of people have not seen this. This one's going to be a hard one, and it's not about LIB. Troy says, I do not see Meredith. Yeah, you got to go up to the top of the chat, up here, and switch over to the live chat. I'm in live mode and I don't see Meredith either. Switch back and forth, nothing. Oh, man. Hey, Cindy, welcome. Angel. Way at the top, I think. First one. Yeah, she just commented. Don't see the comment either, says Patty. Daily Dan, welcome. Where's the live switch? At the top of the chat. Right up here. Well, I don't know if I'm pointing the right direction where you see me. From what I see, I am. At the top of the chat, it'll say top chat, and click that deal, and it'll let you switch to live chat. No, I'm not playing games. I'm here and still call you a liar on this. Well, holy shit. Well, I'm about to prove you wrong, dude. I'm about to prove you straight up wrong. You owe me an apology. Well, Meredith, I know you're here. Everyone else. Talbot says, let's be honest. There's a good portion of the YouTube Bigfooters are full of shit. Yes, these people say they are your friend. Oh yeah. Yet they say that. Abby Roberg, welcome. Angel says, I can never see anything in his pictures and circles. Yeah, there's never anything in there. That's the funny thing. He's stealing stuff that I don't see anything in the pictures. So I don't know. Abby says he is full of shit. Call him out. Dang, allergies are getting me. Get on with it. WrestleMania tonight. Oh shit. All right. Fine. All right. There you go. So I had 2 cases. I can't show you case number 2. I told you why. But the second case, again, I have the same side-by-side comparison and everything. It's just as good as this one here. So, but this one's enough to show that he's at least done it once. And the fact that he deleted all his old stuff, it looks like he deleted all his old stuff. And I'll show you here in a second. I'll show you something interesting he does too. Okay. Here's the dates: 8/21/2021, and the you should be able to go still see the video, and I'll give you timestamps, everything in here. Brenda Hawkins posted a video, 8/24/2021. Long Island Bigfoot posted a photo on his community tab that was clearly taken from that video. So there is a screenshot. You can see this is on Brenda Hawkins, the Paracryptid Hunter, August 21st, 2021. It's called, the video is called "Did I Catch a Bigfoot Uncloaked?" and gives the date. And at 1:56, this is what you'll find. This is what you'll see at 1:56. This is a screenshot from LIB's community tab. At least it used to be there. It's not there anymore. So he's probably going to try to say, well, this is bullshit. No, no. I bet if you got any of you guys that know Brenda, could probably go confirm that this happened. She may not want to get any involved in this, but dude needs to be called out. Look, not only did he take the screenshot from the video, he branded his name on it. And that's an interesting thing he does. So there was a bunch of photos he had, and he still has some, that he stuck his name on there. He as if this is his picture. Now, I know it's hard to see what he's saying up there at the top, so we'll get a closer look. And it says, looks like a young family has moved into this area or started to show face. I'll be following up here soon enough. Maybe when the thermal attachment gets here, I'll start here because they met me at the tree line. They met him at the tree line. Now watch this shit. Okay, well, first, here's a side-by-side comparison. Looks like he might have lightened the image a little bit and trimmed off the bottom or something, but that is very clearly a screenshot taken photo from the video, from her video. There's no denying this. There's no denying this. This is a closer look at it. And here he says, it's over to the right, a click from the big alpha male area. It could be his family he's been keeping hidden, or they are grown, or whatever the case. So again, this is further evidence that he is claiming that this is his picture that he has taken, when in fact he stole it from that video, from Brenda Hawkins' video. So then this comment comes. Camus Aggie says, amazing photo. Unfortunately, you did not take this image. I would ask that you credit the actual content creator who filmed this, or I'm afraid I will have to report you. Then Billy Hawkins chimes in and says, you have one hell of an amazing photo here, but that screenshot you did there and edited belongs to my wife, and you need to credit Brenda Hawkins, Paracryptid Hunter, for this, or it will be reported. Then he says, wow, I'm so pissed off. Thank you for showing me this. I literally just spent hours on the phone with the person who sent me that. Wait a minute. You said they met you at the tree line when you took that picture, but now you're saying a person sent this to you? Okay. Hours on the phone with the person who sent me this. What the F, man? I don't know you, but I'll pull it. No, you got caught, and now you're having to you're trying to cover your ass. You were claiming that you took that picture. You liar. And then he says, I apologize. This is how it was sent to me. I even asked from what video, which is the maddening part. Anyway, I'll be more cautious. Have a good day. Who gave you my personal email, by the way? Oh, he's upset someone got his personal email. Wish I had that. I would just love to share it with y'all, but I ain't gonna dox him. Y'all know where he's at. He's made himself a public figure. He's gonna bitch about me saying this stuff, and hey, you're a public figure, buddy. You went on YouTube and you posted a bunch of shit that you stole and then lied about it. This is what happens. You do not have to steal shit to do the Bigfoot thing. You can go take bullshit pictures just like Zasky does and claim there's shit in every shadow too. You don't have to steal. Why Why are you stealing shit from other people's videos? And this is not the only case, but this is the one I can show you. So then this Larry Hart pops up in the comments, and this, you go look at this. This is obviously some just dummy account or something. I'd almost bet this is him with a spare account. He says, "Hey Brenda, how are you? My name is Larry. I sent that photo to Long Island Bigfoot on accident, not realizing it was your photo. My mistake. Very sorry. I have 100 screenshots all over in my phone. It was a mistake. Hope you accept my apology." Bullshit. I'm not buying it. Bullshit. He was claiming it was his photo. He branded it with his name, his channel name. He's just trying to cover his ass now, because he can't afford for people to know that he steals screenshots and claims them as his own. He can't afford for people to know that. Now, I've been having a little trouble with this tool, but hold on. So that's the case, and that's open and shut. So I'd sure like to hear the excuses for this shit. Now you notice how this guy here was trying to claim that he got confused with files on his phone, right? So with photos on his phone. And that's something that happened with an audio situation, which we're going to talk about in a little bit from somebody else. They tried to claim, oh, we got the files. No, you didn't get the files messed up. You're lying. Tall One says, don't let your friendship get in the way of objective thinking. Yeah. Cindy says, yeah, there is a lot of BS artists then they get butt hurt. Timmy boy, what's up? Hopefully you caught the. I mean, basically, I got the screenshots here. It's proof. It's proven. It's a proven fact. He stole the picture, claimed it was him that took it, and at least his words indicate very clearly that he took it. And then he got caught. Northern Michigan Bigfoot says, no, he did pull that down. Brenda contacted me about that, and somebody sent this to him as a pic that they said they found in his video. Long Island didn't say he found this in his video. No, he said, I showed you the comment. He said they met him at the tree line. Met me at the tree line. He was talking as if he took that photo. I'm not buying that. It's a bullshit story. I don't know how you guys can't see it. He is a bullshit artist. I could smell it the first time I saw him on YouTube, and then the evidence came. This isn't the only case, buddy. This isn't the only case. Sorry. OBS, they're friends, and maybe she gave him permission. Did you not see the goddamn comments? You're going to defend him no matter what, because you're so invested. You've watched all his videos and you love him, or you're his buddy or whatever. And that's it. That's all it's about. I just proved for a goddamn fact he put the picture up. He had stolen the picture from a video, put his name on the photo. I got the screenshots, buddy. We'll take it to court. Let's go. Same picture, no doubt. Yeah. No, she didn't give him permission to use it. She contacted me and told me to tell him to take it down. Well, clearly she hadn't given him permission to use it. He stole the photo and tried to claim it was his. That's very clear from what I just showed. I don't know how anyone can deny this. This is ridiculous. I realize a bunch of you guys have been watching Long Island Bigfoot a long time, and you like him and all this stuff, but get your senses about you. He's full of shit. He's been stealing pictures and screenshots of because he thinks he can snatch a photo out of a video, I guess, and no one's going to notice. I just showed that. It's bullshit. I call bullshit based on the comments that he made. No, that's not, dude. Daily Dan says, and I know Brenda real well. She told me about this when it happened. She was real upset. Angel says, looks like the same pic. If she gave him permission to use it, at least credit them. She did not. She did not. Yeah, Daily Dan, she contacted me first on this. Oh, now you show your face. You've had your comments hidden from me forever. I got North Alabama over here saying, "Oh, I'm talking behind your back." No, I'm not, dude. He won't. He will not. You have had me blocked. You've had your comments hidden from me forever. And I'm saying this in open because this evidence here proves beyond a shadow of doubt that you stole that screenshot, tried to claim it was yours, got caught, and then come up with a backup story. And I don't know who this Larry Hart is. I think it's your backup account or something. Who is LOCKBEARD anyway? Says Ken M. Oh, we're bringing in your crew, are you? Sick of liars in the Bigfoot community. Oh, I don't, huh? Really? Well, I certainly wish that I could show you the other one I had prepared, but they don't want to be involved. They don't want negativity. So, unfortunately, I can't show this to you. So, if y'all want me to be able to show this at some time in the future, I will. This is just as much damning as the other one. And but I can't show it. Paul one says, this is why it's important to call out hoaxers. Did people donate money to LIB? Oh, I'm sure he's made money. I'm sure he has. There is a cleared up. There it is, cleared up, plain as day. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. I just laid out open and shut case. You stole it, tried to act like it was yours, put your name on the photo. You're finally coming out of the shadows after, you could thank North Al. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. I was just keeping this in my files, and North Alabama was goading me about it. So I'm like, okay, we'll put this on here. We'll put this on here. It shuts you up, North Alabama. I just proved it. It's open and shut. And case 2 adds to it. We could take this into a court of law if you like, and the jury would be like, dude, this is open and shut. Because it is. I wonder what they'd find if they dug into all your old stuff you deleted. It looks like you deleted everything older than 5 months. I can't see on your community tab. So what happened to it, LIB? What were you trying to hide? What were you trying to hide, dude? Why'd you delete everything older than 5 months? But the guy who sent it, Larry, put on the bottom of the photo and said, why would he put Long Island Bigfoot on it? That don't even make any sense. Yeah, if I could show the other case and if I had a chance to find the other ones, but all the old stuff is gone. So I can't even poke around and see if I can find where he stole some other photos, because I'd almost bet he has a history of doing this. He got away with it sometimes, and then he started getting caught, and maybe he stopped now. But whatever, Ken. I don't even know who you are. It's funny, this happened with the dark sewage crew too, with D. Dawson, all that. When I started talking about that, and here comes all his buddies to defend him in the chat. Well, bring it. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I just proved it End of story. You guys don't matter. You can say whatever bullshit you want in chat. I don't care. Brenda Hawk, real well. I mean, prove it. I guess I don't know anything about that. It don't have anything to do with this case because this is like you getting caught robbing a bank, and you're like, well, but that guy did it. It don't matter what that guy did. We caught you just now. We're dealing with you right now. Just because you point at someone else doesn't detract from the fact that you did this. His timeline is manipulated and left out key context. It's fine. Whatever, dude. Whatever. It was an accident, you idiots. Quit trying to make a show of tearing people down. Lockbeard, I bet you still live in your mom's basement and hide. No, I'm on a permanent camping trip. I live kind of semi-retired, really. I'm usually under a tree somewhere. So no, sorry to disappoint you. I do not live in my mother's basement. Donald says, "Hey folks, what's up, Donald?" Cindy said, "Dude, you should have went live to correct it." Yeah, he's perfectly welcome to do that. I'm blocked over in this channel, so you notice that he's not blocked here. It's because this is open forum. I believe in the truth and freedom, and he can say whatever he wants. He's lying. I just proved it. But he's the type of guy that censors people. He's been censored. I haven't been allowed to chat on his channel in a long time, or at least he's got his hidden from me anyway. I did say it was my photo, correct? I thought it was. LO, simple human mistakes. Have a great day, everyone. Whatever, dude. Everyone who gets caught does this. I'm about to show you somebody else that everyone trusts. And you guys could go check the audio that I'm about to show you. We need to leave Long Island. I'm sick of talking about him already. I am sick of talking about him already. I mean, it's got to be done. It's got to be done because I don't know who knows how many people he's done this to and got away with it. But he's caught on two. He's caught on two. Donald Fuller says, came on at the right time. LIB is a fraud, people. North Obama says, you proved nothing but an exaggerated lie. Bullshit, dude. I got the evidence right here. It's right here, the screenshots. So you were going to deny no matter what. You're calling me a liar? No, you're a goddamn liar, dude. So that's all I got to say. You're a liar. I mean, I don't know why you're hanging out here. You're not gonna change my mind. I got evidence. So, you can come here and just claim all this bullshit you want. I just showed everybody the evidence, and it's immortalized here, and it's gonna be over on Rumble and Odyssey and BitChute. And you guys can try to deny it on your channel all you want. Logical thinking people are going to look at this and say, well, there's a screenshots, and LIB has hidden everything that we can't go. I don't think we can go find this photo anymore that he had over there, or the photo in case number 2 here, which is it's just as clearly the same. It's just as clearly taken out of the video as case number 1. Tim Boy says, if you don't see something wrong with this, you're an idiot. Misinformation. Whatever, Ken. Misinformation. That's the mantra these days. That everything's we gotta silence this person because of misinformation. All of a sudden, misinformation everywhere. Oh my God. Probably a far lefty right there, that's for sure. Long Island Bigfoot says, keep up lazy work. Whatever, dude. Get out of here. Don't subscribe to him. Hello, everybody. Who took the picture? Where did you not see the first part, or the picture was screenshot out of Brenda Hodkins' video? Let me go back. I can't show you anything in case 2, unfortunately. I had to block everything out to make sure I didn't show it. But here's the side-by-side comparison. You see where he put his name on the picture. Who does that? He was basically trying to piss on it like it was his. He's marking his territory. This is my picture. Somewhere in his crazy mind, he thought if he put his name on it, people wouldn't doubt it was his. But in actual fact, it's very clearly straight up out of Brenda Hodkins' video. I took the screenshot. That picture on the left is out of her video. You can see it's in the video player on YouTube at 156. Very clearly the same. Well, maybe he is. So your buddy who hangs out with you and helps you come up with bullshit, perhaps, is going to back you up. Angel says, I did it for a short time, but pictures of dark spots and trees don't cut it for me. The BS needs to stop. There's no help with getting the question and answer with all the bullet BS. Yeah. That's the problem, and a lot of people they're like, well, they feel like they'd be wasting their time talking about this stuff. And I don't talk about it all the time necessarily, but occasionally you got to shake the tree to get some of the rats out of it because it's full of rats and you got to get rid of it. It's preventing us from being able to actually do, this guy claims to be a damn researcher, for fuck's sake. I bet he couldn't science his way out of a paper bag. North Bigfoot says that I did this about Arkansas Bigfoot too. Same thing you're doing, Lockbeard, and everybody believes that they're not fake. North Alabama Crypto says, oh, hell no, you say you got it, show it, and tell another lie. I just showed it, dude. Are you talking about case 2? I can't because the person... I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give away who's involved. They don't want the negativity. So you can sit there and try to shame me and do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck what you say, dude. You're calling me a liar when I just proved that I am, in fact, not a liar. You're backing up a liar and a bullshit artist. So you might as well just get the fuck out of here. I mean, seriously, you just might as well just get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what you say. It don't matter. I was going to show this eventually anyway, but I went ahead and bumped it up because, just get out of the way because if you're going to be whining at me on every damn chat about it and irritating other people. But this is as far as I'm going. I'm not showing case number 2. Other people, if they dig hard enough, they'll find. Ask around. If you ask around enough, you might find out. Dude, you ain't shown shit. And you claim that they talk to you in your head. You're special. Bigfoot's mind speaks to you. Isn't that convenient? Something that can't be proven or disproved. It's convenient. It's a convenient thing that you can tell all kinds of fantastical stories about, and no one can really, do anything to discredit it because it's psychic bullshit, right? And then all your followers should love the mind speak thing. You're like, oh, this is cool. Prove mind speak itself exists. Forget the Bigfoot. Mind speak to me right now. If you know all about mind speak to me. If I start hearing voices in my head like you do, apparently. Oh, yeah, he's been on there. North Alabama says, No, I'm not nosy. I just got my friends back. What? 3 Angel, I think I heard him on BFO and called it BS. I agree, Angel. I think I heard him on BFO and called it BS. Yeah, he was on Bigfoot Odyssey. Bullshit Odyssey. LIB says, you're missing a lot of info and pieces of the puzzle. Dude, you can claim all you want. We can all clearly see from what I showed here that what happened. It's all right there in screenshots. You're just trying to cover your ass. Dude, no, yes, it is. You are muddying the water. You're hindering the ability of the community to come together and actually work towards logical outcomes, real science, to try and learn something about these things. You're sitting here with your bullshit thing. You're just trying to, I guess it appears that you're just trying to make money off the Bigfoot community somehow. Well, hey, we all want to monetize our channels, but I'm doing it for the truth. I'm interested in finding the truth of this thing. And you got so many people spreading so much bullshit. Mind speak, portals, cloaking, Bigfoot's farting out orbs or some crazy shit. You got freaking Gary Johnson over here trying to say they're fallen angels or some bullshit like that. The damn thing's got hair and leaves footprints. It's a physical thing. That's something we're familiar with. We're familiar with physical things. There's physical things that leave tracks, they leave hair. These are things we know are real. Prove that portals exist. Prove that mind speak exists. Prove these things exist separate from the Bigfoot thing, right? You can't. I haven't seen any animal cloak. There's camouflaged animals. You got squid doing their thing, but that's not cloaking. That's not predator cloaking. That's just disappearing. Ridiculous woo crap that you need to back up with. You got to find some way to prove that if it's real. Hey, if it's real, I'm open to it. But you got to show evidence for it. And none of you have. None of you. That's where I heard LIB. Oh, here we go. See, and then they do this. It's just like DDoS trying to act all Christian and shit. He's trying to pull that card out now. Oh, I'm a Christian. Everybody knows. No, you're not, dude. Whatever. I mean, maybe you are, but you're half-assing it or something. North about LOCKBEARD, you're so full of yourself, and all you are is shit and lies. Okay, dude. Whatever. Team Boy says, sounds like they have no problem with stealing or telling lies. Sounds like U.S. politics. Yep. Angel says, funny, I can't see LIB's comments in chat, but I see everyone else. Yeah, he's there. I mean, are you switched over to live chat? Ken says, whoever watches this guy also watches this guy, Todd Standing. Oh, you want to talk about Todd Standing and his very well-groomed Bigfoot picture? That Bigfoot looks like he just came from the salon. Todd Standing. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Did you just claim that I was like some kind of I don't think anyone here believes Todd Standing. I mean, maybe he had some real encounters. Hell, maybe LIB has had some real encounters, but he's embellished a lot of shit. And I just proved it. That he, in this case anyway. Cindy Spin says, what the F would you meet someone in clandestine for nothing? Meet someone in clandestine for nothing. Huh? I'm not sure. Exactly what you mean here. Long Island says, what's this show about? What's up, Paula? North Michigan Bigfoot says, me and the collar of the crow proved that Arkansas Bigfoot's fraud, dropped the camera and took a picture of his bald head. That's why they don't go on live shows no more. It did nothing, people still. Sorry, called the crow. Mm. Donald says, just like Vault going on Moog show playing audio that was used in many productions in the 70s, made by Roger Patterson using a bell in a bell tower, claiming he recorded it 3 days before Thanksgiving. LAB says, Larry clearly explained what happened, which you showed, so you are not connecting the dots. If every show is this boring, I'm sorry for these subs. Good night, all. I thought you were leaving like 5 minutes ago, dude. Troy says he did cut. He come out? Did he come out with a? And there I was. There it was. Brandon Sears says Larry wasn't even a dang sub to Brenda. She had no clue who he was. Why was he even taking screenshots out of her footage? Exactly. Exactly. Bigfoot Odyssey's North Michigan Bigfoot says Bigfoot Odyssey is all about free vacations and send the money. Yes. Yes. That we can agree on. Brenda Hawkins, welcome. What's up, Lockbeard? Just shaking a tree, Brenda. Just shaking a tree. Daily Dan's good stuff. Told you, Brenda. Ken M. Amen, Northern. Dalton says it's possible that he did download that image when he went to go create a Bigfoot story. He forgot that wasn't his screenshot. I don't know, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the whole story. That was a mistake. Every time, well, not every time, but a lot of times when these people get caught doing stuff like this, stealing other people's stuff, they're like, "Oh, I got my files mixed up," which I'm about to show another thing. It's probably going to make some people uncomfortable or mad, but we're doing this. We're just gonna go the full nine. Brenda says, "Hey, Danny, how are you?" Brenda's in the house. Yeah, I see that. Good to see her. Lost and confused. North Alabama Crypt says, Lockbeard, you go on and hold hands with Mr. Lee and Chase Ferry. Hold hands with Mr. Lee and Chase Ferries. I will not leave you alone when you trash talk my friends. Dude, I just proved he stole and he lied about it. He stole and then come up with a cover story for it. After he clearly, here, let's go back where he clearly states, right here, looks like a young family has moved into this area or started to show face. I'll be following up here soon, soon enough. Maybe when the thermal attachment gets here, I'll start here because they met me at the tree line. How in the hell are you going to claim he's not saying this is it? He was there and took this picture. That's what he's trying to claim. Prayers for you. Oh man, this is where Gary got this. Oh man, is this where Gary got this? Gary got what? Timmy Boy says, "How the fuck can you see Lockbeard's evidence and still deny it? Sounds like you maybe have some romantic issues." Yeah, you know, yeah. I mean, you're in live chat. I must be pretty far behind in the chat. I have no problem with Chad. I can see everything. Mr. Lee's here. Welcome. Let me try and catch up in chat. Maybe these yahoos will get the fuck out of here. Keyword create. Yeah. Sanders here. It's probably good timing. I think I got all the cussing out of my system, Sandra. Still shows that he makes up stories. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna try and hold it back. Let's hold hands, Lockbeard, says Mr. Lee. through the veil. Can you start again? I mean, I can go through the slides again if you want. Donald says, LIB, come to Vermont. I'll send you into the spot that I had my experiences. I have MD and can't do the hike anymore. Bigfoot Mountain. Brenda Sis. Welcome, Bigfoot Mountain. So I can just quickly go through the slides again. I had 2 cases on here. I can't show you the second one, but I can show you the first one. Brenda Hawkins posted a video on 8/21/2021. 3 days later, Long Island Bigfoot posted a photo on his community tab that was clearly taken from her video, which is this here. This is her video, and that's at 1:56 timestamp. And this is what you see. And then over on Long Island Bigfoot's community page, he's got this. He's looks like he's lightened it up a little bit. He stamped his name on it and trimmed off the bottom, it looks like, possibly. And then this is his comment with it. He says, looks like the young family has moved into this area or starting to show face. I'll be following up here soon enough. Maybe when the thermal attachment gets here, I'll start here because they met me at the tree line. Met me. He's clearly saying he was here and took the picture, which, as you can see, is bullshit. There is no way in hell he took that picture. It came out of that video a few days earlier. And then again, this further indicates that he's talking about he was there. He's saying it's over. It's near his area, I guess, his research area or whatever he's claiming. I'm not sure exactly, but it's over to the right, a click from the big alpha male area. It could be his family he's been keeping hidden, or they are grown, or whatever the case. So further indicates, again, he clearly is claiming this is his picture. Then Kama says, amazing photo. Unfortunately, you did not take this image. I would ask that you credit the actual content creator who filmed this, or I'm afraid I will have to report you. Billy drops in and says, you have one hell of an amazing photo here, but that screenshot you did there and edited belongs to my wife, and you need to credit Brenda Hawkins, Cryptid Hunter, for this, or it will be reported, as it should be. As it should be. And then he starts coming up with his bullshit excuse. Sanders says, Lockbeard, I don't mind some cussing at all. It is foul, nasty language. Cool. Oh my God, the head's going to explode. Why is your head going to explode? I apologize, Sandra. I'll do better. Tallman says, howdy, sorry, still working, can't keep up with chat. That's all right. It's a cluster anyway with all LIB and his crew rolled up in here. I think they're mostly gone now. They were trying to pull a DDoS up in here, man. Donald says, you guys doing this stuff should think twice about doing it. You got people like me and Lockbeard that like to call out the BS. Yes. I mean, I wish I didn't have to do this. I wish I could go into YouTube or wherever in a Bigfoot community and have people be honest with me and not stealing from each other. So I you have to wade through a whole mess of BS to hopefully find something that's authentic. It's wasting all of our time. It's disrespecting us by lying to us. And some of it's possibly criminal, really. I mean, you saw what happened with some of them guys that were in the DDoS crew threatening violence. They were implying it. They weren't too explicit about it. I can't show it. Mr. Lee says, hello, Rob. All I can tell you is you either trust me or don't. I said this case here was pretty much open and shut, and the other one is just as good. So, well, you guys can keep asking. I'm not doing it. Work together to prove the existence. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if we could, but we can't because we got all these BS artists out here trying to swindle us all and trying to convince us that they're, oh, I know what's going on. You got it, you got your Dr. Matt Johnson's over here claiming he learned how to operate a portal and saved the last of the Sasquatch alien people from their planet, and then you got Zasky over here that sees shadows and Bigfoot in every shadow. You got Gary Johnson over here that's claiming that he knows Bigfoot's name and it's Argo for some damn reason. Apparently, he thinks there's just one Bigfoot or something. I don't know. He keeps saying, I know his name. It's Argo. Dude, it's a whole species, Gary. It's a whole species. You got Yahoo down here in the southeast corner of Oklahoma. It says if you come to his camp and pay him $500, he'll show you proof of Bigfoot and that they're Nephilim. David Dan says, okay, called out BS, but LIB has taken lots of people out with him who have had experiences on video. Well, maybe he has. But I don't trust him. That mom's here. She says, hey, it's live. Yeah. Timbo says maybe these bushes are all identical. Yes, they're clones. Dan says, are they all liars too? I don't know. There could be a lot of them. They could just be, who knows? How do I know? Because he's willing to do this stuff. How do I know he doesn't have a guy in the woods, rapping on trees or hooting and hollering, or even a guy in a suit? How do I know he's willing to steal and lie about that? So I can't trust any of this now, can I? You know what I mean? I can't. Angel says, or as some do, at least credit the original person. Yeah, I mean, fair use is a thing. You can do that. Fair use is a thing. You don't even have to credit people a lot of time, but he was claiming it was his. So, you know what I mean? That's a problem. Donald says, I got the threat of waking a sleeping bear from the DW crew. I'm shaking in my boots. Yeah. I even got threatened with a lawsuit. Well, nothing happened because nothing could happen. They were just full of shit. Doing better tonight, said Sandra. Did you say you had some audio play? Well, someone else put together this deal I'm about to. We'll go ahead and I think it's we'll just go ahead and watch it because they're showing this whole scenario, the whole thing. They pretty much. I don't know. I can't do it any better than they have, so we'll just watch it. Some people are not gonna like this though. Cindy Finn says the BSers not only steal, they just make up shit as they go. Yeah, that's the thing. They're making up all this stuff and all these claims. I don't know what's true from these guys. I can't trust them. Could you be my ex's family hairy people? Yeah, so that stuff he did with Montauk is strange. Was some tripping stuff. Once a person lies, everything else they say is tainted. Yeah, we don't know what's true. We don't know what he's faked. He could take people out all day long and say, oh, we're having experiences. We heard wood knocks. Well, do you have a guy out there wood knocking? I can't trust you. Your credibility is tainted, as Batmom says. Tim Boy, you're thoughtful. Thank you for asking about me. Angel said daily and good stuff. It's possible they are hyped up and think they did. Yeah. That's the thing. Team Boy says I respect everyone until they show me I shouldn't, and I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker, older woman. What? So, okay, I don't know how to preface this next thing. They did a show talking crap about me and saying some bullshit and threatening me. Then said something about my son that wasn't true. I made a comment on the show, but they deleted it. All right. Well, I'm gonna show. I'll show a couple. Make a couple little points before we start on this video. This is a channel, Kayla Ott. She's got some Bigfoot oriented stuff on there, and that very oldest video looks like it was done on a phone. It's audio. Which is here. We won't go ahead and play it here because it's played in the video documenting who stole this audio and tried to claim it was theirs. And then claimed it was a file mix-up, which is bullshit. You know if that's you and your voice on the damn thing and she was trying to claim it was her. And then you got another player in this whole story is Beast TV, Bigfoot Evidence Analyst Sawdust Team. Sounds real official, doesn't it? Like, so we're supposed to trust these guys to be Bigfoot evidence analysts, and yet we got this whole situation. Sorry, guys, you seem nice, but we're going to have to take a look at this little deal. Show a log. Paul's like, show it. I think I fell behind. Got to log out. And are you talking about your stuff? Are you talking about this video here? Tim Boy, Sandra is a real sweetheart, and yes, age is just a number. All right, you guys ready for this?
Debbie Jones has been presenting stolen audio as her own since at least early 2018. The following shows her at the 2019 MABRC conference presenting stolen audio. The original audio will be played after this. This is not the only instance discovered of her stealing audio, as later evidence will show her stealing audio from the Sierra Sounds by Ron Moorhead.
Having an adrenaline rush. We continued on while we were sitting there at camp. There were howls, whoops, screams. We continued hearing moans, but the moans began turning more into growls, low growls. All night long while we were sitting outside. We have, DW, we have another one on there that says good howls. I'm so creative with my titles. I was asking Carrie if she could hear it. Okay, and we've cut them into little snippets because we had, from the time we turned the recorder on until the next morning, it was like 13 hours, I think. So we set out, we recorded all night while we were out there, and then finally we decided we was going to go to bed.
And here is the original audio as posted by Kayla Ott on YouTube January 9, 2015. Debbie Jones only presents the later half of this audio. It is thought that she recorded this from her laptop with her handheld recorder, which explains the poor quality of her recording.
Can you hear that?
Debbie Jones also presented the same audio on podcast shows. Here is the same audio clip featured on the Bigfoot Odyssey show dated November 26, 2019.
And we could hear twig breaking and snapping, out in that wood line.
Can you hear that?
We'd get up and move. We tried not to jump up and down because it was so awesome, but we tried to just stay calm and.
Here are all three audio samples played at the same time. They have their respective spectrograms shown. Note how almost all the sounds perfectly line up vertically. The exception is the MABRC recording, where Debbie Jones says she was asking Carrie, "Did you hear that?" as well as a computer ding from the conference. All these videos and audio are available on YouTube for anyone to independently verify. Headphones are recommended. The fact that Debbie claims to be the one asking, "Did you hear that?" at the 2018 MABRC directly contradicts her claims that this audio was presented as a mistake. She claims on stage it is her. If she did not recognize the audio, she would have realized that was not her, and she would not offer up commentary on stage. In the next piece of evidence, Debbie Jones attempts to steal Ron Moorhead's audio at Footstock 2018. She has her presentation notes in hand and has been using them to describe each audio clip presented. She describes the clip as 2 short whoops. When it is recognized by attendees, Debbie is caught off guard. However, why was it in her presentation notes in the first place?
Okay, I'm just going to kind of go through these fast. These are 2 short ones. That sounds just like a recording. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you. The air sounds? Yeah. Sounds just like it. I mean, that works. Hold on, I got to put my glasses back up. Okay, this one, it's a whoop.
Here is the original audio as found on the BFRO site. And here are both compared by spectrogram. Because the clips are so short, the spectrogram may be difficult to interpret. The important thing is that the 2 audio sync perfectly when listened to. Debbie's recording is again of low quality with a great deal of white noise. This is the same characteristics as the Kayla audio from before. This suggests that both were recorded in the same fashion. It is important to note that at no other time is it known Debbie presented this audio. In her public defense interview that appeared on Beast TV, titled, "Did You Hear That?" Debbie claims this is all due to bad records management. It is believed she had been privately approached by 2 separate research groups about the Kayla audio. She was not approached about the Ron Moorhead audio incident. It is interesting that she uses Ron Moorhead as a defense and reference in her Beast TV interview. People are encouraged to watch her 2017 and 2019 MABRC presentations, the 2018 Footstock presentation, and her numerous interviews on various podcasts like Beast TV, Bigfoot Odyssey, and Bigfoot Outlaw Radio. Over the last few weeks, her explanations on her Beast TV interview are openly contradicted by the video record and her own statements. Why would Debbie Jones hoax less impressive audio in the same event that she recorded the gibberish chatter? Why was the gibberish in need of additional audio to support it? This could well imply that the gibberish also deserves a closer inspection. Indeed, all of Debbie Jones' claims and evidence should be examined much more critically. Debbie Jones describes capturing the audio while at the 2017 MABRC conference. She states that the first night's audio had a lot of white noise due to bad recorder settings. She continues with this explanation through 2019. It is believed that this indicates other audio had already been stolen and recorded in a similar fashion as the Kayla Ott sample. The irony is that she did not present the audio itself at this conference. However, she felt the need to explain the audio quality.
Up here. And over the next 2 nights, we have more activity, but nothing like that night before. But we did have audio recorders out each night we were there. They caught a lot of stuff. The first night I had it on different settings, and there's a lot of white noise, but you could hear some of it faint in the background. But after we were sitting there in the middle.
Thank you for your time in this matter.
So this video is Debbie Jones' Bigfoot hoax. It was posted about 2 years ago on Sam Tuta's channel. Pretty damning. So, you know, how are we to trust Beast TV, Bigfoot evidence analysts that they declare that they are, if they helped her cover up all that on their channel? I have a little issue with that. We're expected to trust these people. And Wizard says, Mr. Lee, I've been working myself in the dirt lately, doing business good. The business is good and really should not complain because housing may be slowing down in a year. Then you can rest. Late to the party, cheese freak. Trying to catch up in the chat. These episodes every now and then. Sorry to hear that, Sandra. Dinosaur. So we let California Bigfoot or Colorado Bigfoot make the ruling on these issues. Northern Michigan Bigfoot says fake Odyssey. We'll put anything on there. Yeah. Where would that lead? 100% stolen audio. What's this proving? I don't get the point. No, I don't think anyone cares what you think at this point. But good thing you're here, because I just got permission to show case number 2. So I guess we're doing this. Fanboy says you have to have integrity to see it's wrong, North Alabama. Yeah, that's proof with the chart. You can't even make that shit up. It says North Michigan. Yeah, it is. Ruthless, welcome. For the Amy comment, I don't know what that's about. This is the second people. I guess these women recorded audio and then said they caught him and put them on fake Odyssey. Huh. Very wear boots. Don says, yeah, Mogs is about it, but make sure you don't want it heard is muted. Two eyes. Since it's all center, I wish thank you later, but be happy when I see in chat. Jay's here, welcome. Well, the person who made the video, I guess, didn't want to narrate themselves, so they used the robot voice to read the narration. Line level across from me. Good conversation. Awesome. Good day. Good day. Donald says the Bigfoot Blitzkrieg videos on Beast TV I have questions on. I have a pretty good feeling it's all BS on the videos. Yeah. Paula says, go ahead, permission granted. Well, thank you, Paula. I'm sure a lot of people will be glad to see this. So, all right. Let me get us back over there. So, Mr. Lee, I didn't go through the last two slides on the first case, the LIB case. There's the next one and the next one. So, let me see. Having a hard time with this, but all right. Here's case number 2. 9/16/2020. Paula posted a video on Bigfoot and cryptids next. In May 2021, Long Island Bigfoot posted a photo on his community tab clearly taken from her video. Now this is her video. Screenshot taken at 1:40. Make sure I don't get behind the chat here. No drama allowed. Verifier. Okay. All right. And then here's the screenshot from LIB's community tab. It says, good morning, everybody. Let's start Sunday with a game of some... I don't think I finished putting this together, but you'll see it good enough, though. So there's a screenshot on her channel, on their channel. And then there's the picture that was extracted from it over on LIB's. And there's a side-by-side comparison. Any doubts? Let's see here. Wrong channel. Mark Dahman says, I'm in Vic, mate. I thought you were getting pretty wet up your way, Ruthless. Evening, Cindy. Good to see you here. Ruthless says, sun blasting here today. Going to bask. Same picture cropped and maybe lightened a touch, yeah. Yeah. And these are because this is something that's hard to catch, because you basically you see if you for you to have caught this, because you can't do a reverse image search on his images and find the video that it came from. So he's pretty slick. So he gets a screenshot, does a little minor alteration maybe, but he gets a screenshot, maybe trims it, maybe lightens it or something, sticks it on his channel. So now the only way you're going to know about it is if you are looking at his community tab and also happen to be looking at the video on the channel that he stole it from. and then you have to catch it, right? You might not catch it if it isn't as distinctive. This is a pretty distinctive shot. So someone might have seen that picture on his channel and say, wait a minute, didn't I see that in someone else's video? Where was that? Then you got to remember where you saw it. Yeah, so it's hard to catch. This is something that's kind of hard to catch. But apparently somebody caught him twice. That would not be me. And so for every 2 catches, how many dozens you think he's gotten away with? Frauds need to step up their game. Well, we got to keep ahead of them because they're sitting here posting this crap, making all those claims and muddying the water. We got this crap everywhere that we got to sort through trying to get to the truth. So Team Boy and Mogs. This is Mark Stupid Me then. Dan Territory Mad Storm Surge last night. Prayer for says good to hear, Sandra. One left has no shoulders. The one on the left has no shoulders. Okay. Tim Bush says that's not the same picture. It's the identical picture. Yeah. Yeah. He took a clip out of her video. Mr. Lee says, why did LIB do that, Lockbeard? I don't know. Why did he do the 2 cases we showed tonight and then lie about them? Angel says, Jay Fritz, the one on the right is cropped and magnified a bit. Well, I tried to get them equal so y'all could see very clearly it's the same. I mean, every leaf. You could go, you can zoom in on this if you want and see every damn leaf. There's no way this is not a stolen picture. That's why I'm saying it's open and shut case. It's a stolen picture. Randy says it's not hard to catch when you're the one that took the photo. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, but he got one from this channel, got one from y'all's channel. So every creator's got, every creator got to go over LIB's channel and keep up with his community tab or something? I don't know. He's probably stopped now. Everything older than 5 months is gone on his community tab. So I think he's trying to cover his ass. Yeah. Prayer Fire says, just remember, folks, it's about the brand. Yeah. Mr. Lee says hello to Brandy. Cindy says, yes, I did, but why did Moog say sorry to Patrick Vaughn? I guess I missed that, whatever that's about. Jay says, shadows can trick the mind and a camera. Angel says, Paula, thank you for allowing Lockbeard to show this. Yeah, thank you, Paula. I mean, the first the Brenda Hawkins one. I mean, that brought out LIB and his boys, which I don't care. They come here. They didn't block them. They speak their piece. I don't think anyone was buying their bullshit story though. Sasquatch Wizard says, I'm viewing off my phone. Is there supposed to be a living being in that pic? Well, I don't know. I don't see anything, but who knows? But the whole point of this is that he's stealing people's stuff. The LIB is stealing people's stuff, or at least he was. He's probably stopped now because he's caught. I noticed he started crediting people on his channel recently. He just needed a little pressure to do the right thing, I guess. Tim Boy says, I don't know. I guess they are friends or something. Mogs and Patrick Vaughn. Eddie says, there's no defense for this, just fraud. Yeah. Paula says, it's the same. Saw it with my eyes. Plus, I took the photo. Cindy says, you weren't being rude, Timmy Boy, to PV, so that was unfair. He said he loved him. All right, yeah, I remember now. I don't remember Moog saying sorry, but he could have. I just don't remember or something. But I remember Tim Boy saying he loved Patrick Vaughn. Where did you pop? When did you pop? She's been hanging around for a while. Tim Boy Bobby's here. Welcome. Icon. Very Far says, I was told that it's about the brand the night the appeasers came on Moog's show, Cowering to Dark Waters. Most notably was Crackhead Island Research. Since that night, it's been all downhill. Always a pleasure. Ruthless says, good day, Icon. I just sat back down. Nice timing. Chilling in the hot tub. That mom says, pray for her. Yes, but I think he just wanted to have everyone get along. Yeah, over in Moog's, that's the name of the game over there. Everybody just get along and whatnot. But, it was North Alabama who was up in the chat jacking with me. I just responded. And then he said something about respect, and then Moog's thanked him for saying that. And then I looked like the asshole. Well, I didn't bring the issue up. North Alabama did. So I guess next time I'll just tell him, dude, this ain't the place. Shut the fuck up. Gonna weed possibly both instances. Mr. Lee says, one reason I don't go on Facebook is because people are stealing all my girlfriends and my dog's photos. It got really mad. What the hell? Why are they doing that? T-Boy says, I tell the truth. If people get offended, then they get offended, Cindy. Mark Dama says, I remember that night, Perry, especially DW Bully and Nikki. The Squatching Cowboy called him out and did not get too much support. Really surprised me. Yeah. So I know a lot of people don't want to deal with this negative shit, but the fact is if somebody doesn't, it'll fester. So, I'll take a run at them every so often. And I hope others do as well. Everybody doesn't have to, but Somebody's got to. Some people got to do something when you got these scumbags slinking their way into the Bigfoot community. They need to be run out of town. And who better to do that than the Squatching Cowboy, right? I think you're right, Batman. That was very commendable of him. Moggs is the good guy. Back in London now, had a great time though. Ruthless says, Mr. Lee, welcome to Internet, mate. Don't own shit online, even if you did own it. Once you put it out, open slather. Everyone should remember the appeasers, says Prairie Fire. Cindy says, I know Timmy Boy, and some others chimed in with some info. Tall One says, we had to back off, so he quit going after people. Dark Waters is a bitch. Same with all his posse. Ruthless says, yes, nailed it, Lockbeard. If things aren't addressed, they expand, get out of hand. Yeah. You know, and they, you know, I don't know if you knew this, Ruthless. They sent me they gave me a link in one of the comments to a video. It's a song called you don't want to go to war or something like that, as if they're trying to tell me I don't want to go to war with them. Well, okay, whatever. If you want to call it a war, it's a war, whatever, I guess. You guys are full of shit, Darkwater's crew. You're pushing this dogman crap, and I ain't seen evidence worth a damn for it. And you guys have threatened people, among other things. You threatened me. So these guys, whatever. That mom says, Prairie Fire, I wasn't talking about Moggs. He stayed quiet. Jeff was who I was talking about, trying to mediate. Brent, I think Stanton and Cowboy were awesome that night. Mr. Lee, you need to move to the country, mate. Angels seldom get to watch Moggs. He's usually too late for you. Mr. Lee says, Lockbeard, I look up to for always telling me the truth. Yes. Awesome, man. Prairie Fire says, from my point of view, it looks like Jeff was Darkwater's chained dog. Whoa, damn. The tall one says, I stuck up for Nikki at the beginning of the discussion, but our goal was to get Darkwaters to stop posting about people, which he did. Team Boy says, I think of it as Bigfoot therapy, Lockbeard. Awesome. Mr. Lee says, Icon, yep, maybe so, man. Brandy says, Lockbeard doesn't lie. Thank you, Brandy. Oh, man. Exposing lies is exhausting. Prairie Fire says, and I noticed afterward on many Bigfoot podcasts, the minute anyone mentioned Dark Waters, poof, Jeff was in the room. Really? You think they got some kind of connection? People butthurt about your perspective. Oh yeah. Batman says, the crew put my real name out there, bringing my son into the same conversation that they are threatening me all over something they made up themselves. It's disgusting. Deleting my reply on their video was a coward move. Yeah. Tall one says, to go to war, that's just bullshit. Try talking to get people to back down. They are cowards. Yeah. They tried to threaten me and stuff, but I just doing what I'm doing, and they eventually went quiet. I guess they figured out that the more they said shit to me, the more I said shit here. They're just encouraging me to say more. I have to respond. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to. This truth or war shit. Dama says, I remember that the tall ones was just surprised DW just kept going. Mongrel act. Mr. Lee says, I'm starting to see the truth I didn't see before. Thanks, Lockbeard. You're welcome, man. I mean, hopefully it was enough, because I've said these things, I haven't shown this stuff yet. The Debbie Jones thing and this LAB stuff, and I mean, why should anyone just to believe me out of hand unless I actually show this stuff to you that indicates we got some problems and some people that are trusted by a lot of people in the Bigfoot community, and I don't think that they should be. And it's hard to convince people sometimes, and but hopefully I was able to illustrate it, like getting these pictures side by side like this. And everybody, please, if you have any doubt, go look for yourself. I would say that, except LIB's taking down the pictures, but I got them screenshotted, so I got them saved on my computer. I mean, if I have to, I can send you the files by email or something if you really need them. But they're here. They're on this live stream. It'll be on YouTube until YouTube kills my channel or something. Because of what he does appease people. Shit me. What? The truth always hurts, says Paula. Ruthless says, two-faced people. Batmom, that is BS. Yeah, says Angel. Batmom says, you got to blame their audience partially for not demanding the proof to what comes out of their mouths. Yeah. So very true, Paula says, prairie fire. Jay says, don't ever threaten me unless you got one more gun than I do. Another thing, I know how to use them too. Mr. Lee says, Brandy, don't lie either. Yeah. Yeah. Prairie fire says, you're again absolutely correct. Tall ones he did, but his crew didn't stop. Don't give those plebs room in your heads. Prairie fire, or Paul says, thank you, Prairie fire. Timbo says, I was surprised to see that back down from DW. Did he? Prairie fire, eventually these bastards will consume themselves. Brandy says, no, I don't, and I won't ever lie. Ruthless says, let 'em stew. In their own cauldron of idiocy. Prayer Fire says, shout outs to tall ones. He didn't take no shit from them. Yep. Ruthless says, line fucks. Donald Fuller says, Darkwater says, you will apologize, Lockbeard. I laughed so hard after that comment. Yeah. What am I apologizing for? I got the screenshot of that asshole freaking, making his thinly veiled threat against me. Then he tried to claim, oh, we want to talk to you face to face. No, you were threatening me with violence. Come on now. Went along to get along. Went to the wrong bull. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Catalepsy. Former Everything says, this guy says he was in the military too. Yeah. And I know where you're going with that. I haven't been able to, I don't know. You I think you have to pay to get the records to find out if that's true. Because BS artists will BS about a lot of stuff, including something like that. I don't want to spread a rumor. It crossed my mind, but I can't justify the expense of trying to get the records. You know what I mean? But yeah, he likes to wear dog tags on screen and on occasion. you know, possibly, you know, they use it as a tactic that, you know, people see those and they're like, I ain't challenging this guy, you know, because your instinct is to respect the soldier, right? And so sometimes a person can use that for nefarious purposes. Donald says, "Pretty far they fucked with me after exposing the vault audio, had me shaking." LOL. Tall one says, "Batman, yeah, DW did keep it up with some people, but left some of the others alone. It was a small win, but we had to bring peace that night, so he'd stop." Paula said, "These days it's easier to convince people of lies than for them to accept the truth." Yeah. The Batmom says, "Ignoring people when they are spewing lies about you is wrong. You have to set the truth straight, then just move on. If people are going to talk about me, go ahead, but don't make shits up because your ignorance makes you look dumb." Pay for everything. Yep. Again, I don't want to spread a rumor like that unless it's confirmed. You know, it's just, you know, if the guy's steals and lies, and I get this just strong sense that he's a bullshit artist, it could extend to other things. But I'm not even trying to say that's likely. That mom ignorance makes you look dumb. Oh, that was part of your other comment. Need better trucks today, says Daily Dan. Northern Bigfoot. What did I miss with the Darkwater? I don't know what he did. I don't know who he is. Yeah, you're better off. It's a big subject. It's a big subject. Thomas says, "I don't have to worry about anything now, so I'm going to do a video about their hoax along with another hoaxer that got caught just like Darkwater's." Awesome. We'll look forward to it. Some weed here. Come get it. What the hell? Mr. Lee, you dealing on my chat? Very Fresh says, "Wouldn't surprise me." For everything. He's talking about, you guys talking about SPME hoaxer. What? Patty Troy says, "Can't wait to see that the tall ones." Yeah. Prayer Fire says, "I can't understand your anger, Donald. I felt the same way." I can understand your anger. Felt the same way. Donald says, "I'd like to hear Bolt say he was a Navy SEAL. I'd send his info to Don Shipley, the phony SEAL buster." Oh. Oh, and wait a minute. You weren't talking about former everything. You weren't talking about. Were you talking about Dark Waters, or were you talking about LIB? Because LIB says that he's former military. The cape on it. Tall one says, "I'm doing it on the Dark Waters hoax and the Ocala Bigfoot tour hoax." Awesome. Especially online. Still puffing on Delta 8 enhanced CBD pot. What the hell? Epic connection. Thomas says, "I wouldn't trust the word Vault Keeper says." The dude can't keep his lies straight. Yeah, he's part of that whole crew of just complete bullshit. When they try to act like there's some kind of crew of badass, they want you to think there's some kind of mafia or some nonsense like that. I guess I don't know, some kind of gangsters. Just subscribe to Tall One's channel. Awesome. Let me gotta remind me. Holy shit. How the hell am I not subscribed? Either I've forgotten to or never thought about it, or this is a. Did YouTube unsubscribe me or something? Or what the fuck? We'll fix that right now. And stick that link in the chat. There we go. Cindy Finn said Don saw DW was on one of Texas shows not too long. I wasn't impressed, and if Armed Forces catches him lying about being in service, they don't put up with that shit. Listen to his son's career, SEAL Team 6. Prayer Fire says the main and important thing is good people still get together, watch these podcasts, and discuss topics we enjoy. Mr. Lee says people pretend to be soldiers with fake PTSD. Mr. Lee. Yeah. Former everything. Yeah. And again, I don't know. I suspect everything he says, though. That's the thing. So it's just, but I don't want to spread a rumor if it's not true. You know. My chat thing isn't working. I'm trying to put these comments up, but I can't for some reason. I can't change, so I'm stuck on Prairie Fire. Had a little connection issue there. Sorry about that. Where was I? Had a little connection issue there. Sorry about that. Oops. All right. So where was I? It was up here somewhere. There it was. Should know. Associate with obvious hoaxers. The harbingers of truth. They ain't. They are harbingers of groupthink. So there's the tall one's channel link. So go check it out. Let me get it back up on the screen. Man, what in the hell is wrong with my internet tonight? All right. Come on, you can do it. Things are getting real spastic with my internet. I don't know what the hell. Delta 8 is less drugs. Came up some $2. There are awesome people in this country. Notice the kindergarten. Ken Gernhard looks an awful lot like Leon. Legislation. Cindy says, Bet Mommy SDW is dark water. Well, crap. That's hopefully I got it fixed now. Can I get a confirmation on that? Probably missed a lot of comments, but there's no way I could catch up now. Somebody mentioned Duke. Come on. Duke's full of crap. He's full of crap. Doesn't mean he maybe had a few real experiences. He's full of crap. Duke is full of crap. He's another one that blocked me from seeing his comments, because what do people that are full of crap do? They immediately try to block out people that will call them out on their crap. Mr. Lee, I see all them flags over on YouTube. Where are they at on? It's like the chat's like crapped out on streaming. I don't know if this is StreamYard mainly having a problem or what. Because I can see you guys saying you're good, you're here, you're back. StreamYard, on the other hand, is not showing me any of those comments. Tall One says Duke is pro everything because it's better for his show. He believes that guy talked to a Bigfoot on a cell phone. Yeah, all this stuff. It's like, okay, we haven't even got one body on a slab, and he's already got Bigfoot into all these little categories, Gugwee and all this crap. How do you know that? How do you know? Jesus Christ. Prayer for says, LOL, that's a first. Talk to Bigfoot on a cell phone. Yeah. That was that was crazy. Igor Burtsev says Donald. All right, looks like the chat finally caught up on the StreamYard. I don't know what the hell StreamYard's problem is. It's having a hard time. But I don't know if Brandy's still.
You remind me of the babe.
That's Brand. That clip's for Brandy. So, what else are we going to talk about? I guess we're talking about hoaxers and liars and bullshitters. So, we've been on for 2 hours, so we could wrap her up, but we don't have to. That's the guy Donald says, Tall Ones. I go live, Moog Show. You in? You and I go live on Moog Show. Are you trying to get Mr. Lee on Moog Show? Batmom says, I'm going to block you too, Lockbeard, from my imaginary show. Just wait for Duke and his people to bring the hammer down. Duke knows what he's experienced. And I'm sure he thinks he knows, but I don't. He just carnival, man. He's a carnival act or something. Come on, what's wrong with questioning someone's research? Great Freshers liars are consuming themselves now. They'll have to come up with something bigger than a long distance Bigfoot. Mr. Lee says, form everything. You don't accept I am shy and socially awkward. You assume I'm lying because I don't go live. Come on, Mr. Lee. We want to see the British Bigfoot report. like once a week on Bogues. Just say, hey, I'm Mr. Lee with the British Bigfoot Report. This week we ain't seen shit. And that'll be the same report you give every week because we all know there's no Bigfoot in Great Britain. Batman says, I don't know anything about Bigfoot on the phone, but either I'm fooled or Duke is just waiting for a good time to show the facts. If he had facts, he would show them. You know what I mean? Like, why is he wasting all this time spewing all this nonsense? I mean, just all kinds of stuff that he expects you to just believe. You know, a lot of people want to bring up the tribal stories. The tribal story, you shouldn't take the tribal stories as like gospel. They're not necessarily 100% accurate accounts of anything. You know what I mean? They may give you some indication of stuff, but you can't really use it as factual evidence. It's just, stories that have been told, legends and stuff, and they may have some interpretation of things that isn't the facts. It's just how they understood things from their perspective. No evidence at all, huh, Mr. Lee? Won't block you, Lock. You're my favorite Lockbeard. Tallman says, Duke blocked me when I said Igor wasn't a real doctor or a PhD. Yeah, see, what's wrong with saying that? It's a fact. It's like you come at Duke with facts and he blocks you. 53-year-old. What the hell? Do I got any video clips that have to do with 53-year-old pussy? Oh, the only thing that remotely applies to that comment is this pussy isn't 53 years old. This pussy's 3 years old. Okay, I have to show it now because y'all are like, what the fuck?
I like to fuck my cat.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Duke wants to be the know-it-all in the subject. Yeah. If you don't accept him as an authority, he'll block you. Whoops. What can I say? Team Boys blocked at me after the Cat Hansen was on. I don't need to see a Bigfoot to believe it. I was raised in California. Bigfoot was normal like cat or dog. Sorry about that one. That's probably one of the rougher clips I got. Bunch of sales movies flooded up here to get to. Chase like. All right, if you guys are wondering, okay, that I got that clip off of one of Mr. Plinkett's movie reviews. It was the Star Wars one, the prequel trilogy reviews. He does some funny shit on there, and he'll come up with clips of crazy stuff like that. Sorry, Batmom. That was a catastrophe, says Icon. Ruthless is taking it back. Taking it back in the outback. Prayer says they keep trying to sell that case of a woman in Russia being a Bigfoot, even though the remains were tested twice, showing she was Saharan African. Ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Batmom says, shit, Lockbeard's got some dark thing about cats. We may need to do an intervention. No, that was just a funny clip. I'm sure Mr. Plinkett didn't hurt the cat. I think Duke did block me because I can't live chat. I can't live chat or comment. Jimmy Boy, yeah. I mean, I hate to say that, but Scotty's like, what the actual fuck? Me going meow. Classic. Cars make me happy. Cats. Meat, sex, shit, me. Be good to each other. Okay, man. Wouldn't be amazing. Fuck you. My cat was lost for words. Batman says, sorry, Miss Lee. That was me who blocked you. I have fat fingers and my phone is small. So we should probably. Mr. Lee says, Mr. Lockbeard, Mr. Pat got me with his Fools joke. I was crying thinking he was going to the war zone. Oh, man. So I do have a couple of clips from Joe Rogan talking about Les Stroud.
Love Les
I
Stroud.
love-
I love
yeah,
him.
love
I
him.
love Survivor Man. That show was so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
He had a guy on the show that is known in the Bigfoot world as being full of shit,
Yeah.
which is bad. Like if the Bigfoot world's pretty open minded. Ethan, because of that, they're like, no, you're the legit Survivor guy, and now you're doing this show, and this is why it's ridiculous. There was one episode of the show where they had this guy who he was with who had video of a Sasquatch, like high definition video, and it looks so fake.
Yeah.
It's like he's like the Sasquatch is looking at him through the woods, and he's like, there he is, there he is. And it's a guy with a mask on.
That's how
I
he
mean,
goes.
it's
He yells out, I'm a Sasquatch. You're like, oh, God, he just yelled that out.
Makes the samurai noise.
Bigfoot.
But this, the guy who had the video is known to be like full of shit. And here he's got this guy on a show, and then he, is this real? You be the judge. Like, yeah, I'm going to say it's not real. It's a
Yeah.
guy with a fucking mask on.
I think I did read that guy was very not respected
Yes.
in that.
By the Bigfoot community.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot community. Again, very open-minded.
Yeah. He very just.
Yep. It's a toe and a t-shirt. Almost, has anyone seen that one lady who kept going on Moog's show talking about spirituality? I hope her feelings didn't get hurt. Talking about Amy or a different one? Yeah. I think it was Amy. Cindy says, Bat Mama, is that killed by Bigfoot? No, I think you're talking about Amy. Never seen Sasquatch, so I totally believe the Todd video. I was heartbroken when I found out. Yeah. That's the nonsense we got to wade through to trying to find the truth. I'm trying to brainstorm, what can I do with what little I've got to accomplish something. And, my only option is going to be very difficult to pull off, but I'm probably going to try. But then, there's a lot of time involved. I mean, because you can't just walk out into the woods and find, some of that, the groundbreaking evidence is not going to be found just walking out in there and hooting and hollering, beating on trees and putting up cameras. And even if you get footage from the sky, everyone's going to doubt it. It's not going to be conclusive, and all that nonsense. It's going to be treated, people, it's not going to be enough. There's got to be physical evidence. And then once you got the physical evidence, how do you get it to the public without Big Brother stepping in and snatching it and saying, nope, we want to hide this? Because they clearly want to hide it. I mean, does anyone doubt that? I mean, a few people here probably doubt that they are out there, but most people here think they are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here and on all these other channels. And hopefully no one can possibly doubt that the government, with all its technology and resources, knows exactly probably how many there are and where their locations are. Probably. Don't know that's for sure, but they at least know they're there. And the fact that they're not telling us tells me that there's, we got another layer of the secrecy, because not only do we have the Bigfoot who don't want to be found, we have the government who don't want us to find it. Well, that's a hell of a couple of hurdles to get through for a lowly hairless ground ape. Everything's cool. She was killed by Bigfoot the other night. Amy. Timmy Boy says, I say you make Mr. Lee co-host, so he must come on. Oh, Mr. Lee, we can't even get him to do a 15-second British Bigfoot report on Mogs once a week. There's no way he ain't gonna co-host shit. Cindy says, laugh my ass off, Bat Mom. There is a user called Killed by Bigfoot that I suspect is woo or nuts. Yep, see, Mr. Lee ain't gonna do that. The Batman says, Donald Fritz, good. Everything is spiritual and contradictory. She would drove me nuts, but I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt, especially when the person seems nice. Yeah, but some of these people that come on to some of these shows, and they are nuts. They're nuts. Some of these people that jump on, links in the chat, jump on, and the next thing you know, you're talking to a flat earther. And you can't reason with a flat earther. I've tried. You can't. They're not going to listen to any kind of logic. Anytime you point to mainstream science, which I criticize certain aspects of mainstream science, but I think I got really good reason behind those particular cases. But I'm not going to challenge that the Earth is flat. I make regular observations every day. I see the sun go down over here, and then the moon goes down in the morning, or sometimes it goes down at different times. It goes down at different times, but I see everything go down behind the horizon geometrically. Just that observation alone tells you the Earth is not flat. But they'll come up with some bullshit why they say it just looks like it goes behind the horizon or some bullshit like that. No, I see it go down behind the horizon. It's not flat, dumbasses. It's not flat. Seen the handle here on Moog. I think the Kill Bigfoot's been here before, but over on Moog's. Former Everything says, Lockbeard, I like you more on other topics. On other topics? I agree, Donald, but she has way other rambling. Like what other topics, former? Like Will Smith the other night. Moog says, all are welcome, including flat earthers. I need a laugh now and then. Okay. They're so maddening though. They're so maddening. Every so often someone suggests I start having guests on here, and I'm like, I can watch that over on Mokes. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I could be as nice to a flat earther as you can. I'm like, because I see them, I have this in my head. I feel like they are a threat. Like they're out there. If they are infecting children with this idea, and they are sabotaging the education of our children, and that is not acceptable to me. So it makes me want to just go after them and like just destroy them, you know, verbally. But there's plenty of people trying to fight that battle. You know, I got plenty of other stuff to do. I need to try and not get involved with the flat Earth battle because it's nuts. It'd be very time consuming. They won't listen. It's become a cult. Donald says the Batmom. Yes, that's why I commented to Mogs about it on that video. Mr. Lee says, Lockbeard, all the weather problems we have is that pressure or global warming? Huh? Pressure, I mean, differential pressures are involved in weather systems and stuff like that. Yeah. Forget the global warming crap. Put it way the hell out of your mind. If you listen to those people 20 years ago, Florida should have been destroyed by now and all kinds of, I mean, they made so many, who was it? AOC? Was it AOC saying we've only got 12 years left? Every so often they say that we only got so much time and then everything's going to be completely fucked. And look around, nothing is completely fucked. Every time a hurricane shows up, they're like, "Oh my God, it's stronger than ever." I'm like, no, hurricanes. Sometimes strong hurricanes come. That's it. Sometimes there's droughts. Sometimes there's floods. Sometimes there's ice storms. The people they have a short memory. And most people don't have enough knowledge about meteorology or any of these sciences that are involved here to be able to kind of deconstruct this whole myth as far from a scientific perspective. I could say try to follow the money. Look at the regulations they're trying to control us and make more money off of us and enslave us more, keep us from being able to do things that we want to do. Like look what's going on right now. We got with the oil and stuff, and so now gas prices are higher, and Biden's like, yeah, but the this is about the global climate change. They're worried about climate change. I was like, yeah, but here's the problem. We could stop the flow of oil in the United States all we want. People are still consuming oil. It's just coming from other countries who, in a lot of cases, have way more lax environmental regulations than we are. So, Biden, you're hurting the environment by forcing us to source our oil overseas, and you're hurting us by causing our gas prices to go up. You dipshit, moron, idiot. I shouldn't say that. The old man barely seems to know where he's at. Whoever is pulling his strings, you're idiots. I see what you're doing. You're full of shit. I have an actual environmental degree, which means about that much more than most people's completely uneducated opinion. And I'm telling you, don't worry about this man-made global warming nonsense. It's this hype. It's this bullshit. They take these tiny little grains of truth and sprinkle it into a big pile of bullshit and get you all spooked and willing to accept these more regulations and all this crap. They've completely destroyed a bunch of small businesses with these regulations as well. It's a mess. Don't worry. Put global warming completely out of your mind. And YouTube, I actually have an environmental degree, so I hereby declare myself as an expert to some degree on the subject, and I can fucking say this. So don't tell me I'm doing misinformation bullshit. It pisses me off. They have it. They're using this as another way to enslave the people. Put global warming out of your mind. Our biggest impact is toxic pollution and habitat destruction. Which one is greatest is debatable. We just need to stop poisoning the earth and stop destroying everything. The CO2 feeds the damn plants. You know, it all that happens. Like, ask any marijuana grow house owner what happens when they add CO2 to the atmosphere of their grow house. The plants fucking eat it. That's it, and they grow more until the CO2 level gets down to the equilibrium, based on what, you know, life is in that you know, it's a system, and every system has an equilibrium, and the earth is one big system and it has a certain equilibrium. And so if you release a bunch of extra CO2, you'll get a bunch of plant growth is what you'll get, and the plants will, and the algae in the oceans, plankton, will bring the levels back down, as well as other chemical processes are involved too, but it's too much to go into. But so if the CO2 level, whatever the CO2 level seems to want to be at now, is where it would be no matter what we're doing, roughly. It's not a problem. The CO2 levels of the earth have been way the hell higher than they are right now in the past, and it has to do with other factors. The nature does her thing, right? The sun is the primary driver of what our temperature is. Humans matter not even that much in that factor. The earth is going to want to maintain a certain equilibrium. Humans may tug and pull on it here and there, but in the end, we're not powerful enough to overcome the goddamn sun. For the most part, we're a little powerful, but we're not going to destroy the damn earth with CO2. That's just an absolutely ridiculous claim. Al Gore's a moron, and so is AOC and all the rest. Greta Thunberg, sit the fuck down. You don't know shit. You know, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Everybody saying hi to Mogs. Welcome, Mogs, to the chat. That mom says, Mogs is here. Don't talk about Mogs anymore. I think I might have ran Mank off. Well, he was being pretty trollish, really. I never banned him. I never blocked him. I saved my ban hammer for Cindy, but I don't know. I think he finally got bored and realized we weren't buying his flat Earth bullshit. Mr. Lee says, we were talking about Mogs and we summoned him. Yeah, you summoned him. Former says, fuck Will Smith. Mogs knows. Jay says, wonder who lives right on the edge. Wonder if they think about jumping sometimes. Amy is fine. Quit stirring the pot. Yeah, I'm not. What are they talking about anyway? I'm not entirely certain. So she talks about spiritual stuff. You're awake, not woke. Batman says, I don't know how Mogs can handle some of his guests. You can see it on his face, though. Yeah. I couldn't do it with some of these people. Some of those people are freaking, whoo. Cindy Finn says, Mogs, hey, want you to know, no disrespect, but Patrick Vaughn throws shade when he sees me. I don't start, is mad at me. What? The sun is the sun. Yep, it's the sun. The sun is like 99.9% response. You know, because the sun's activity and what it's doing fluctuates all the time. The Earth's distance to the sun fluctuates. These things affect the temperature because that's where our energy is coming from. And that's what determines what our temperature is. If anything, we would have more ability to cause global cooling by reflective particles, because our pollution, some of our pollution is particulates, and particulates have a tendency to reflect light away from the Earth, which would cause a cooling effect. So they could real simply, if we really had a global warming issue, they could just relax non-toxic particulate emissions a little bit and probably counteract it if that. But I wouldn't advise that. I'd say just keep doing what we're doing. Florida hasn't washed away. Everything's fine. I mean, we need to try and chill. Don't go overboard, but do try to stop habitat destruction and stop toxic pollution. Those things that are harming us. Yeah, snooping me now, that's bad. Higher than snooping you. Yeah. Meredith. Troy says, well, if you buy an electric car, you won't have to worry about the price of gas. Yeah, but that energy has to be generated somewhere. It's coal-fired power plants. Maybe it's hydroelectric, even though it's not a toxic thing, you are disrupting a river ecosystem. I know a lot of people don't give a shit about that, but I do. But you can counteract that with a workaround for I forget what they call it. Anyway, you can make it where the migratory species can go around the dam, and in nuclear, which that's a big debate itself. So, Iko says, "Hell, my utility bill was so high, a joint rolled out of the envelope." What the hell? Oh my gosh! Mr. Lee says, "Everything closed down here. Small business. It's a ghost town, man." Yeah. Former says the sun is the weather maker. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's things, on Earth that help, these have something to do with it. One thing everybody needs to thank the oceans for moderating temperatures. The oceans, I don't want to go into all that, but the oceans help make it where more area of the Earth is habitable for us. The currents of the oceans, the location, the continents themselves affect weather in different ways, and so, and the biomass does affect it. Humans can have a little effect, but trust me, they're just spooking you. They're overhyping this whole thing because they want to tax cow farts. But yeah, those electric cars, they're acting like electricity is like not polluting. It is. It's polluting too. It's yeah, in different ways. We're about the West starting a nuclear war in Ukraine. Just watch how a nuclear exchange will screw with weather patterns. I'm not too horribly worried about them doing that. I don't think they're that stupid. I don't think they're that stupid. Plant food, yeah. Fearmongers, they live in our fears. Parasites love negative energy, says Judy. Governing by environmental BS, yeah. Yeah. And I don't work as an environmentalist anymore, but I mean, that's what my degree is, and I've studied a lot of that and the subject. And I think we should completely disband the EPA. A lot of states, like California's environmental regulations, are stricter than the EPA. So let the state agencies handle the states. They're supposed to be sovereign nations anyway. Our nation is not the United States of America. Our nation is a state, the nation state that we live in. It's a member of a union. That's why, you know, we have terms like State of the Union address, and that's why they called the North the Union in the Civil Wars. You know, it's a union, just like the European Union. In fact, the United States and the European Union are not too different in size as far as the amount of landmass involved. So yeah. And look at the EU. The EU's, you know, trying to get the euro going, have a one currency for all those member nation states. You know, it's the same thing. It's just that that's the Europe version. Trumpy Bear, welcome. Jen's here, welcome. Get a damn compost toilet. Control period, yeah. Find ice cream. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was some clips from Joe Rogan talking about Les Stroud. I don't know. Is he at a low point in his normal survival show? He needs to stick to that. I think he's just trying to, again, just another person trying to make some money off of the Sasquatch subject. Probably had no intention of actually looking for Sasquatch. Probably doesn't even believe they're really out there. I think it was probably all an act. It's iconic girl or guy. Chrissy, welcome. She says, well, Trumpy, I was wondering if you were still around in the YouTube chats. Well, I was wondering that about you too, because we haven't seen you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Thanks for dropping by, Chrissy. Pray for us as Mokes. You have you moved back to Arizona? Yeah, I think he has. I think the Earth goes through warming and cooling trends. Yeah. Goes up, it goes down. Goes up, it goes down. Just like the economy. If you think about the first three letters, you know, ecosystem and economy, they're both things that, you know, fluctuate, but they try to maintain a balance, but they always do fluctuate still. And it's the same thing. So I find Lewis Black had a funny here we go. I think I got it. Yeah. Come on, funk, work for me here. All right. We need to look at a little bit of Lewis Black. There we go.
See, what I think you logically do with a 350, instead of having a $350 billion tax cut, what you do with that money is do a public works project. See, what that is you pay a lot of people to build something. Okay? And that way you employ people who are unemployed. And then they get money and they spend it. And that's the economy. So you pick a place that really needs something. You know, a state that could really use, like Mississippi. Of course, Mississippi. Because that's the place that no one has ever thought, boy, I got a vacation. I need 2 weeks in Biloxi. And you go down there and you find a place that's totally in the shitter. You won't have to go far. And what you do is build a big fucking thing. I don't care what it is, as long as it's big and it's a fucking thing. And then the economy will explode because people will say, I gotta see the big fucking thing. And then there'll be a big fucking thing, restaurant, a big fucking thing, hotel and casino, a big fucking thing, swah! See, what I felt they should have done for our first public works project is build a giant wall across the entire border of Canada. Because that's where the cold air comes from.
I don't know about that former everything. A lot of people claim that. I don't know. I don't know about that. They could be spraying some shit. I don't know. Mr. Lee says little headache yesterday. Still a bit tired. Fluoride works great. Oh no fluoride. No fluoride for me. Alien are hiding in our oceans, yes. That's not exactly what I was trying to say. Sexy chick. It's called keto hangover. It's all your body getting rid of toxins. Evenless is at hand. Banamo. Angel says, I don't know if electric grid could even handle it if we all went to electric cars, heat. Not to mention the government is concerned about attacks on the infrastructure. Yeah. We should all have like power generation in our own homes and not even have wires having to go everywhere, but they can't charge us if we make our own electricity, right? And they're hiding certain technology. They're keeping us away from certain technology that can do that. Yeah, you missed a lot. It's been a wild one today, Brian. Batman says, why, if aliens had all this amazing high-tech stuff, why would they want to come here? Exactly. I mean, I don't know. They might. Like, we like to explore shit, so maybe they would, but I just don't see them jacking up and, crashing after they made it halfway across the damn universe just fine. What? So they get to Earth, and then what? They get hit by lightning? I mean, you think they're not ready for anything we got? I mean, it's crazy. But who knows? It could be that. I mean, that's a whole can of worms. I don't want to try and deal with tonight. Need to try to get the freak off of here. Probably banning the letter Z in Europe. Well, I guess Putin will never be on Sesame Street. What the hell? If you eat sugar and carbs all your life, it may take 3 weeks or more to get into ketosis. Yeah, it takes a while, and it could be hard. You're breaking yourself of a hard drug, as bad as cocaine. You really are. It's very difficult. Just stick to your guns. Brian says, watch it for the beginning. Oh, never watched LAB, never will now. Well, yeah, just look at the evidence and make your own decision, I guess. I wasn't planning on doing that tonight, but North Georgia over here was giving me all kinds of, like, he he started shit with me over at Moog's, and that upset Moog's, and then a wee bit, and then so he was just gonna, and he came at me somewhere else, and so he was gonna keep coming at me until I showed this stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'll just show what I can, and hopefully it shuts him up. Worst animals on planet. Queen for sure. Angle right, their electric grid, it can't absolutely have a meltdown, and we will all be back to the Dark Ages. Yeah. Well, if we end up in the Dark Ages, people won't be able to handle that, and then they'll start fighting until we're all the way back to the Stone Age. That's where we're heading. We're heading to the Stone Age. And then a few elite dipshits will be hiding in their bunkers, and they'll be the aliens of the next rise of civilization. It'll all happen again, right? People will be like, "What are these things? These strange craft in the air?" And I'll be like, "They must be aliens. They look different to us." No, that's what happened when a human civilization collapses. A few rich and powerful dipshits go hide in a bunker for several thousand years, and then they come out and start flying around and checking out how the lowly humans are doing. And then they got this advanced tech that looks like it's got to be from another planet. It can't possibly be from here. No, that's from here. But look at them; they look weird. Yeah, there were a bunch of rich trolls, greedy ass scumbags who took our money, built these bunkers, and went and lived in them forever, and popped out after the freaking disaster was over, whatever destroyed civilization, whether it be a nuclear war or an asteroid or coronal mass ejection. Every termite on Earth farts simultaneously just by chance, and it ignites. That'd be bad. That would be bad. Who knows? Who knows? Jen says, Mr. Lee switched to monk fruit when sugar ran out. Couldn't taste it. Today I could tell it was sweet. Chris says, I'm usually around just listening, not able to be in the chat most of the time. Well, that's cool. Thanks for hanging out. Jen, don't eat the fruit. Zero carb. I thought I just did it 2 times, Cindy. Now it's 3. Judy says, not humans. We feed on negative emotions, and other bloodlines are the feeders of fear. Ain't worried none of this crap. Just feeding my face, my next whiskey and coke, and hoping my foot hits the floor tomorrow. Sovereign states, yeah. How far behind am I in the comments? Damn. Got the big thumbs up to Nikki. Thank you, Sandra. Hold your state accountable. I am way behind in chat, ain't I? Yeah, we're not, like, humans aren't necessarily 100% carnivore. Like, part of the year, certain times we'd find fruit, and that's the reason why we like sweet stuff, is because it was to encourage us to eat fruit when we found it. It was just in low quantities, and it wasn't all the time. It was only when it was ripe and in season, right? So it was a rare thing. It was a rare treat. And there wasn't, you're competing with all the other animals to get it, so you're not going to get a whole bunch of it. But so it's just a small part of the human diet. But when you get fruit, that's when your system switches and you go into fat storage mode. And most Americans today do not need to worry about storing fat, so they can go fully carnivore and not eat any kind of fruit for a long time until they get leaned up. So Yeah. Nazis in Ukraine. Maybe. Mr. Lee says gin berries are okay to eat. If I was to eat fruit, berries would be my only option. Car paint. When I'm sitting, I can't imagine what it does to the human body. White spots, at least in car paint. You talking about chemtrails or something? Aliens equals demons. Yep. Listen to Ken. Listen to Ken. I got a clip from Ken that's stuffed in here somewhere. Hold on a second. Where's it at? Where's it at? Damn it. Oh, this is one where he's talking about Einstein.
People are praising Einstein. What they're really doing is praising Einstein's theft of, and there have been like 4 books written on this fact. Yeah, with lots and lots of proof. The guy that Einstein stole all this stuff from is the guy that we should be praising. But you never heard of him, Henri Poincaré.
Now you have. Now you have. So go down that rabbit hole sometime. Could be. I'm not sure. I know that when they tested the rodents, they found that the rodents, when they got the rodents addicted to sugar water and addicted to cocaine water, and then when they gave them a choice between sugar and cocaine, the rodents chose the sugar. If that tells you anything. Moog says, "Hey, I'm sensitive." Going for teas and herbs. How far behind am I in the chat? Fluoride was used to make people docile. Yep. Yep. Mr. Lee says, I'd love to hide in a bunker, telling you. Yep. Migraine. Sanders back. Yeah, it's a good time to take a break. Good time to take a break. I think so. I think it was a good time. Happy and Cindy Winter was putting in the water to turn men to pussies. It's part of it. Don't even see some ninja powers say no to donuts. But soy is also a problem. Yeah, they're trying to denounce that as well. But yeah, you need to try not to eat soy. Judy says, nothing new under the sun. Mom was adamant about that. I grew up with a wall-to-wall library. I remember all those old world buildings and insane World's Fair buildings with free electricity. Yeah. Yeah. Sooner or later, somehow we need to figure out a way how to be able to cheaply do this on our own and get it the knowledge spread out to enough people that the government can't stop us from doing it anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. We'd have to figure out something. Have to be real sneaky about it. But it's hard, because they're watching everything now. They're monitoring everyone's cell phone and computer. And for all we know, every time you sit down in a public toilet with one of those little motion sensors on it, they're getting a full scan of your anus. They probably know every petal in your rosebud. Soy nuts, yeah. Uncle Ken, yeah. Don't store fat. So then theft of coffee withdrawal is a bitch too. Sugar withdrawal isn't any fun. Yeah, do not try to break yourself of caffeine and sugar at the same time. Just don't. You're trying to break yourself of 2 different drugs at the same time. If you're having trouble getting headaches because of caffeine withdrawals, because you're trying not to drink any, soda and all that stuff, get you some caffeine pills. Just get you some caffeine pills. It's just caffeine, So every time you get a craving to reach for a pop, it's probably the caffeine. You know, and just go ahead and just accept your own caffeine for now. If you're trying to break yourself with carbs right now, don't try to break yourself with caffeine at the same time. It's going to make it harder on you. Save it for later. You know, Nikola Tesla. Yeah. Milk. It's 90% every day run. Never snorted sugar. Oh, shit. They put it in their water for the rodent study. Put it in their water. Mr. Lee says, Mogs, I bet you have and didn't know it. You think they cut his cocaine with sugar? It was a sugar substitute. Don't blame me, darling. Caffeine is lifeblood. Lost their history in our minds 200-300 years ago. Yeah. Heavy cream in it. Caffeine needed. You're not supposed to snort the caffeine pills. Good gosh. It's not what you're supposed to do. I wonder what other good clips I got here.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
You remind me of the babe.
Fuck, you're old.
Mr. Lee says, I disagree, Lockbeard. To get into full ketosis, you must break all habits altogether, not gradually at all. Well, it's just harder on people, though. Like, caffeine is not, it's not necessarily, I mean, it's a drug. It is a straight up a drug. So if a person just takes straight caffeine pills to deal with their caffeine cravings, then they could focus on the other. But, you know, for some people, you may be right. You know, maybe it's better for them to just go cold turkey on everything, but credit making you sick. Those never make me sick, but I only take one. You know, if I'm using that, like I'm trying not to drink energy drinks or something. Just take one, and it usually does the job. Congratulations, Rebus. Mr. Lee's hardcore, man. You've been giving up sweet treats for a while now, a few bites, and they just don't taste good. Huh.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Judy don't like sweets. Yeah. What you laughing at, Mr. Lee? So funny.
Here's $50.
You like savory? Hate to say it, but you love chocolate.
You're not making any sense at all.
Should I do the cat one again, Mr. Lee? Chocolate is a bean, and that's a food. Yeah. Former Everything says, great show. Not saying good night, but just saying, well, I do need to wrap her up. Surrounded by assholes. Yeah. Buddy Vessel, let you know and listen. Yes, Grasshopper. Yeah. So How long have we been on here? We've been on here for 3 freaking hours. I think we've done enough damage. So, you know, maybe next time it'll be less of the negativity crap, and I don't know. Some of them guys might show up in the chat again, try and stir some crap. I don't know. I think I proved the case, but with what I had, that at least he did it twice, probably more. Jen says, Sander, me too. So tonight I took cream heated. They put a cocoa, monk fruit, sweetener. 2 hours, it says. We started at 6. It's been 3. Nikki says, what's up, gorgeous people? Well, we're getting ready to shut her down. But thanks for coming. It was wild earlier, Nikki. I shook some trees. That shook the tree quite a bit on a couple things. Well, I mean, do we want to try and tackle? You know, I mean, do we want to try and? I don't know. I mean, there's not really. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to address that situation. I really don't. Timmy says he likes negative energy. He says, no worries. I'll watch later. I can't hear right now. Missed that. Get my email. Timmy ask Nikki. Needs shook more. Sanders says, shook it, man. You blew it up. Yeah, certainly got the Long Island Bigfoot crew all riled up. Surprised Dark Waters didn't show up. I imagine if Beast TV guys have never shown up here that I'm aware of, but I'm sure somebody's going to run over there and tell them, say, look, Lockbeard said this. They're going to get all miffed, and they seem like nice people, but look, you know, there's a problem there. I think we could see. Didn't look to me, boy. Did I? When did I do that? Did I invite him on here? Like in the chat, you mean, or? Because I don't do guest really. I've had Pat on here, but he really wanted to come on and talk about that matter. I probably would have jumped on. I was feeling pretty good last night, so like that's why I went ahead and hit the link at Joe's, and then that went a little late, it went 2 hours. I think he went a little bit over 2 hours. And I don't know, Pat wasn't throwing the link or saying inviting people on, so I might have gone on there if he was, but he wasn't. So, he's a big words to make himself credible. CFB. It's better done on neutral plane than on someone's channel. It is. Pat's hair. Yeah, you got a haircut. Wizard says, Lockbeard and the Sasquatch family, good night, folks. Hope everyone has a great Sunday tomorrow. You too. Probably see a lot of people on Nikki's and maybe Pat's and Squatch DTV maybe. all that stuff.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Fuck, you're old.
Yep. Pat looks so young, he looked like Michael J. Fox from Teen Wolf. Oh, man. All right. We need to... Getting tired. Later, Timmy. I'll see y'all.
Here's $50.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Good news, everyone!
Just be autodidactic, follow your own instincts, do your own self-studies. Good night, everyone. God bless us, Sandra. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. See you next time.